Hey there, happy Saturday. So I want to create a quick video because I've been getting some messages from some members of this group who have been asking me questions around fat loss or saying, there's one area of my body that I really want to focus on. What should I do? And then I've also had some people who will say, I really want to focus on fat loss and I think I need to do more cardio. Or they'll ask questions about nutrition. So I wanted just to hop on to talk about 3 different things around fat loss. If that's something that is really interested for you or that you're looking at or that you want to work on a bit more, I want to share some stuff. So the first thing is I know that it might seem like it should work this way, the body should work this way, but unfortunately, training certain areas for fat loss, it really is not really like a thing. You might notice that certain areas of your body tend to, you see the changes in the composition in certain areas of your body faster than others, but it's really, the body doesn't really work that way when it comes to spot training stuff. So when you think about fat loss, it really is a comprehensive approach. And you want to ensure that you're doing things that not just focus on one area of the body, because I've seen many of my clients that I've worked with in the past that are so gung-ho on one specific body part that they focus all their time and attention on that one area. And what happens is they overtrain, they open themselves up to injury, or they get to the point where they've done so much work that now the rest of the body is not in alignment. The rest of the body is not able to really catch up with all the work on that one specific body part. So instead, when you think about your body and you think about body composition or wanting to change it, think about a total body solution, a total body approach. That way, you're ensuring that you're building up the areas that are already strong and that are already there and that they're continuing to be conditioned and strong and build muscle. And secondly, the areas that you want to focus on still get incorporated into the mix. But taking a full total body approach to your fitness is really smart, not just for body composition, but it's also really smart for health. It's also really smart for your overall quality of life because you want to have a balanced, strong body. When your body is balanced and your body is strong, you're functional. And when you're functional, it means that everyday activities and specific activities are just easier because you know how to use your body. All the muscles know how to recruit. Everything just seems to just gel and you walk taller, your posture is better, your energy is better because your body is working as one unit versus little bitty pieces trying to get it together. So that's the first thing. Try not to focus on that, spot fat reduction. Think about your training, think about your fitness as a total body solution, a total body approach. Second, I have people often say, well, you know what? I've been doing weights for a little bit, but I want to burn more fat, so I'm gonna do more cardio. Typically when people say that, and I'll even use my clients for example, I've had clients that will say, you know what, can we drop from 3 days a week of strength training to 2 days a week so I can add in another day of cardio? And I always say no. I'll always say no, we don't want to cut out our strength training days. Why? Because muscle burns fat. The more muscle, lean muscle mass, I'm not talking getting bulky, I'm not talking about, lifting a million weights, but what I'm saying is when you build lean muscle mass from your bottom of your feet all the way up to the top of your body, what happens is the more muscle in your body, it turns your body into a fat burning machine. Yes, I said it, and I stand by that. Because I look at it as there's a party, right? There's a party happening in your body. You have muscle and you have fat. The more muscle you bring to the party, it actually gracefully moves the fat out of the party. So you want to bring more muscle to the party so that way you can burn more fat and allow your body to do what it needs to do. So don't give up on your strength training. If you aren't strength training and you're only doing cardio, that's also problematic because again, just like you want to have your fitness to be a total body approach, you want your fitness when it comes to cardio and strength or cardio and resistance training, you want them to work together to help you to get that fat loss goal. So for my clients that I work with that are looking for fat loss, what I will do is we'll do 2 to 3 days of strength training. And we're really working on the bigger muscle groups like your lats, your glutes, your core. We're really trying to build a firm foundation of strong muscles into your body. So that's the first thing that we're gonna do, because muscle burns fat. When it comes to cardio, what I would recommend for people is that you want to vary your cardio. So when I hear people say, I'm gonna do more cardio, they think it means adding 20 more minutes to what they're already doing with cardio. 20 more minutes on the treadmill, 20 more minutes on the bike, 20 more minutes running outside. And that's not necessarily it either. It's not adding more things to it. It's looking at cardio in a way that's gonna really support you. So it might mean that you do one day of cardio that's, on the treadmill, lower intensity, steady state. So you're just kind of doing a steady state. But then maybe another day of cardio, you're doing high intensity interval training. So you're working in these intervals. So you're getting your heart rate up, you're getting your body in like a fat burning zone, and you're playing with those levels. So now you have two different ways that you're using cardio to help you to build that like foundation of fat loss. Then maybe what I will do is I'll look at your strength training. And I'll say, okay, based off of your strength training, we can add some high intensity interval cardiovascular work with weights. So it might mean doing a squat to press for 45 seconds, taking a 15-second rest, going for time, as many reps as possible, keeping the form safe. So you still have weights, but you're using your weights, you're building muscle in a way that's getting your heart rate up to this like cardiovascular zone. So it's not really saying more cardio, less weights. It's saying cardio and weights, and doing it in a way that's going to support your goal. That's how you should look at your cardio and your strength training. If you're not strength training, if you're not incorporating weights into your workouts, I highly recommend it. And I promise you, you're not going to get bulky. You might feel like you're getting bulky, or you might believe that you are, but trust me, to truly get bulky, it's like a full-time job. You have to eat like ample amount of calories. You have to do a lot of things to really get that bulk that a lot of the fitness competitors and the bodybuilders are looking to achieve. So understand that that's not necessarily going to be the case. But by building muscle, especially for women, and most of the people in this group are women, for most of the women, building muscle is a game changer for you, for building bone density, for helping you to manage and maintain and regulate your hormones. It's a really great way to improve your quality of life, not just helping you to look better, but to actually feel better. It helps with sleep, it helps with your energy, it helps with your mood, it helps with a lot of things. So you definitely want to make sure you're incorporating some strength training into the mix. The third part of this is nutrition. A lot of people, they'll say, okay, I'm going to cut out carbs, or I'm going to cut this out. My approach to nutrition, and again, the certification that I went through and the principles that I developed around nutrition aren't as restrictive as some people might have. And the thing is that when you're looking at fat loss, a lot of it is based off of focusing on eating real foods, whole foods, foods that have, your meals should have tons of colors. I say this all the time, as often as possible, eating the rainbow and really just like diving in to eating more greens, more vegetables, more fruits, looking at lean protein, whether or not you're plant-based or not. There are many different options to get lean, good protein into your body that can really support that. Protein and greens, I always say, like, keep your meals PG. Having a protein and a green in your meals is gonna help you to facilitate and support the workouts and to support the cardio and the strength training as well. And if you're gonna restrict anything, restrict the junk. Restrict the things that your body doesn't recognize as food. Because what that also does is a lot of times the junk food, the processed food, the preservatives, they contain so many additives that the body doesn't really know what to do with it. It can't really process it, and it's trying to figure out how to store it and use it, and then it can be stored as fat. A lot of these additives include a lot of sugar, and it's like not the good sugar, but like refined sugars. So I always try to tell people, don't worry about like eliminating things right away. If anything, just like I talked about, like with cardio, you don't want to just keep adding more cardio to things. When it comes to your meals, just focus on looking at your plate. Every single meal that you have, does your plate have lean protein? Does it have some type of green or colorful vegetable on it? If it doesn't, make that your focus. When you couple that and drinking more water and staying more hydrated to help like flush the toxins out of your body, you will start to see your body fat start to reduce. And you'll see your body change. One, it's by ensuring that you are doing a total approach to your fitness, so you're really training your entire body. Two, you're incorporating cardio and strength training and doing it in a way that's gonna support fat loss. And then three, you're having wholesome, nutrient-dense nutrition. That's a combo that will get you to feeling your best, but also you'll start to see things change in your body fat percentage. So hopefully this was helpful for you. I just want to get on here and share that with you because I know a lot of people have been reaching out to me, and I thought, why don't I just make a video to explain that? If you have questions or you're looking for something more specific for you and your body, or if you want me just to take a look at what you're currently doing and maybe offer some suggestions or recommendations, comment below and we'll set up some time to hop on the phone or hop on a Zoom call and we'll talk more about it. So that way you can have a bit more structure and support when it comes to your goals if they are around fat loss. Have a great rest of your Saturday and a great weekend. Again, any questions, comment below. We can hop on a phone or a Zoom call to chat. But otherwise, continue to thrive, continue to live your best life possible, and continue to stay empowered to do both. Talk to you soon. Bye.